Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Beer Bros, the podcast. So, Zach, what are we talking about today?
So we're going to be talking about how Hollywood has no new ideas and that all their remakes are just becoming garbage.
I mean, what's going on is basically every movie. I mean, did you hear about the new Karate Kid they're making?
They're doing another Karate Kid?
But it takes place after Cobra Kai, so it's all the same people. But still, though, you can't make the movie. Mr. Miyagi is now Jackie Chan because the other one died. They're
Wow.
like mixing the Karate Kid with Will Smith's son's story,
Oh wow.
and now everything going on.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I
There's
mean,
even that dumb Pirates of the Caribbean movie. They're doing a fifth one.
yeah, after all Johnny Depp said was that I'm not doing it. Remember he said that,
Yeah, I think he's tired of playing. Well, you know what? Here's the thing though. Like
and
the
Disney
first
fired him and said they would never take him back. Now look,
Yeah, I know. The
after the whole
problem
case.
Yeah, I know. The problem is like, you know what? Every time when it comes to those kinds of series or movies, it's like maybe the first one or the first three are good. And then after that, it's like the story kind of gets old. And the problem is that Hollywood, instead of having writers do what writers do best with their creative talent, the Hollywood's like, oh, just do this and that. I'm like, come on, dude, you're not using their full creative abilities.
Even the Marvel movies, like I get it, there's different Marvel verse and stuff,
Mhm.
but still though, how many times are they gonna remake the same movie?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the
Um,
comic books, yeah, I totally get it. There's different stories and stuff,
yeah,
but I mean, let's be honest. The new superhero movies, you can't. I mean, the comic book, yeah, fine, but you can't replace Captain America.
no, never.
It's sad because this is. Imagine 10 years from now, Zach, they're gonna remake the movies with different people.
I know, dude.
You know
It's
how many
just like,
Spider-Mans we had already?
yeah, I know. Well, a lot of them got good reviews.
Who do you think was the best Spider-Man?
You know what? I would have to say Tom Holland. He was a very good Spider-Man. Because I feel like, I mean, Andrew Garfield did. I like Andrew Garfield as the Amazing Spider-Man, but him and Tobey Maguire, I feel like, are a little bit too old age range wise to be Peter Parker.
Totally understand that, but still, though, I mean, Andrew Garfield brought the comedy in.
Yeah,
He was like the funniest Spider-Man in my opinion.
yeah. At first, because when they were doing that Spider-Man thing, at first I thought they were going to do like maybe Spectacular Spider-Man, because those are the comic books where he's facing like a bunch of bad guys and he'll start cracking jokes up and stuff. Like,
All right, but that's enough with Marvel talk right now. Let's leave that to our buddies on the other podcast that we're
sure,
gonna be
sure.
featured on, Nick and Chris. So let's leave it to them on that.
Uh, um,
But even a whole bunch. They're remaking a never-ending story again.
oh yeah, I think I heard something about that. I go, never, you guys are redoing
Yeah, you
this?
know why it's called that? Because the story never ends. Because it takes so damn long.
Yeah, I know. The problem too is like, what do you think about all the actors and actresses who are remaking all these films?
I
Like,
mean, it's hard to say. Like they remade 007 how many times with different people?
yeah, Pierce
I mean,
Brosnan.
but the thing is about it too is that it's all different stories.
Yeah, I know, and
Not the same movie, different locations, different areas.
yeah, I know. I think yeah, because I think with the 007 films was is that a lot of them were based on books, but I mean, I never really read the books, so
Neither have I. And well, how about the remake horror movies that they're making?
it's just dumb now. Like the problem is what Hollywood needs to understand is that look, I get it, it's hard making a film because every single field has been played out, but still you could try to do something with it.
It's just hard because Zach, it's the same ideas. You're running out of topics. Like it's
I
a matter
know.
of time before it's another movie and they just add a little bit different things and it's not a remake. Technically, I still count that as a remake.
Yeah, I know. Or even all the sequels they've been doing, all the prequels.
Like, let's be honest. For example, the new Exorcist,
yeah,
Believer, sucked.
yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard all the.
I didn't think it was scary at all.
Yeah, everyone. I kind of got a lot of mixed feelings about. Like everyone said, the first Exorcist was good, but then all the others were like, seriously, these are
I'm
just
talking
small.
about the one that they made. I think it was 2018. No, I think it was 2023. It was made.
All right.
But it takes place with not one but two different girls.
Really?
Like they're beating on the same heartbeat. Like, come on, for real.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you're basically screwing up the storyline. I mean, the first one got a review. The second one was horrible. That they tried to continuate in the story. Like, take it as a hint, Hollywood. If the
Yeah,
first
I
one's
know.
not doing good, why are you gonna make a second one?
That's all it is. They're Hollywood's interested at this point.
I mean, look at Halloween. Yeah, Halloween. The Halloween 2018 was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I think we
Everyone.
saw that, right?
Yeah, we did. Everyone said the first Halloween. I heard the first Halloween is supposed to be very, very good, but then all the other ones they did after that were really sucky.
I mean, thing is too is, it was cool how they got Jamie Lee Curtis back. They got the original cast, which I thought was cool. But once they made Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends,
Uh-huh.
it was horrible. Halloween Ends barely had Michael Myers in it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just, I just thought the way they did everything was just like, and plus also with a lot of those horror movies, oftentimes they're very, very cliche-ish.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's just sad how it has to go this way.
Yeah, I know. Well, the problem is that Hollywood's not willing to invest in any new ideas.
I mean, also, the one horror movie series that was actually phenomenal is now ending this year. Either
Oh,
this year or next year, Conjuring.
they're doing another. Oh, yeah, I think I read something that they're
This was
doing
the
it.
last one they said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you know what it is? It's the
Hold on one
first.
second, Zach. We're
Mhm.
getting a fan mail in.
Oh, okay.
Hey, welcome. You're on an episode of Beer Bros right now, live. We're not drinking anything right now, but we're just talking about the Conjuring series, and Hollywood's going to shit.
Dude, I thought the first Conjuring movie was like solid, but like there are like way too many just like generic like demon movies now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing.
Well, you also have to put in. Well, here's the thing. Like, I like the first and second one. The third one really wasn't. I think the third one really wasn't that good, and I don't know how they're gonna do the fourth one at this point.
Wait, they have a fourth one coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Just
dude.
so you know, I want to introduce who we got on the phone. We got Hank on the line. He's gonna be He's gonna be on the podcast with us at the end of this year.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice to
sir.
meet you.
So yeah, I mean, basically today that's just all about Hollywood bullshit.
Yeah.
A lot of that. A lot of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, Annabelle was great, but after the first one, they just turned to shit.
Yeah. I think it's like I feel like movies are really generic now. Like they don't really have a lot of like individuality or soul.
Yeah, we were just talking about Halloween earlier. The
Oh
remake.
yeah.
Halloween 2018 was a masterpiece, but when Halloween Kills and End came out, it was horrible.
Honestly, I only ever saw the first one. I never saw any like the new series.
It's your 2018 is the only good one. Then Kills and End sucked. Zach and I saw Halloween Kills in theaters.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean that's what basically Hollywood is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like cheap remakes.
I mean,
I
look,
heard,
Yeah.
I heard the new Godzilla movie was good.
I wouldn't count that as
Yeah.
horror though. That's sci-fi.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was horror specific. Yeah,
No, it's not
you're
though.
right,
I'm
you're
just breaking your balls. It's not. We're just talking about Hollywood going bananas right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, and the problem also lies in the fact, and also you have, and Hank, I'm pretty sure you can confirm this for me. The problem also is Hollywood. They're not using. They're trapped in this whole thing now where just because you're one thing or another, it's like here we'll put you on to write this, and if you're not passionate about writing what you're supposed to be writing, then why are you gonna have this guy make a script?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're just going to start using AI to write movie scripts.
Well, they had a big all the writers in Hollywood. They
You know what I'm
actually
saying, Hank?
about
Yeah,
that.
dude, I've seen people use AI to write like parts of like TV scripts. I'm sure they could I mean that was just with like the free chat GPT, geez. Like it really can't be all that hard to use AI to come up with something solid that they could probably just like tweak a little bit here and there.
I mean, even we were talking about comic books earlier. What about in the movies? What about Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds?
Oh, I never saw that one, honestly. I'm not. I like don't watch the comic book movies outside of like a Spider-Man or a Batman or like maybe like
Hold on, guys.
Superman.
I'll be right back real quick. Henry and Zach, keep each other occupied.
Sure. Henry, do you remember the that movie Hellboy? Hello? Hello?
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we were all muted. That was my bad.
Hey, so Hank, have you ever seen the new did you ever watch the 2019 version of Hellboy?
No, I saw like half of like the original one, like the
The
what's the
first
guy's
one?
name? Guillermo del
Oh,
Toro, like whatever, like the original director. But I
yeah.
don't think I ever saw like I didn't realize that they even had a 2018 remake.
Yeah. So, they actually originally there were two Hellboy films. Then they did I think they also did like two animated series about it.
It was
But
the Hellboy remake with his name, David Harbour. Something
yeah,
Harbor. He was from Stranger Things.
yeah, and I feel like that Hellboy remake, I feel like they made that one a little bit closer to the comics, but I felt like the whole thing was really I just felt like the story was like more of a comic book story than a physical one.
Gotcha.
You know what's funny, Henry?
What's up?
Just cracked open a beer. Now we're Fitzel Beer Bros in action. Got a Sam
Actually,
Adams.
I had two right before this call.
Nice, getting hammered. And you know what's funny, guys? We were not expecting this call.
Yeah.
That's facts.
So it makes it even better.
Yeah.
So since we have a guest on the call, we always ask this, Henry, what's your favorite beer?
Favorite beer? That's tough. I mean, I gotta go Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. That's a good one. There's a brewery in North Carolina called Duck Rabbit, and they have a very good stout that whenever I'm in Virginia or so, you start seeing the Duck Rabbit Milk Stout being sold. So I always get some when I'm down there.
Nice.
It's always good.
Yeah, Virginia has
I kept it light with dinner. I had Pacificos.
Okay.
Nice.
I can't go too wrong.
Nah, of course not.
No.
I got a cherry wheat in my hand right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sam Adams.
Yeah, Sam Adams is awesome.
And guys, if you want to see a Sam Adams brewery tour, make sure you put in the comments Sam Adams.
Yeah.
That's coming up soon.
That could be coming up. And honestly, guys, there might be a possibility of me taking a trip to Boston.
Nice. Yeah, I love Boston. Very good city.
Except, fuck the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Fuck all the Boston sports.
Yeah.
So anyways, back to
but
Oh yeah, but Like back to the movies, dude. I feel like they make everything like they try to implement comedic elements into like every movie now, which just like doesn't always work out.
Like, guys, when was the last time you saw a movie that you really liked? That like you could watch over and over?
Like I've seen a few in the theaters, but none of them were like quote unquote good movies.
No.
Yeah.
So um fuck, what's it even called? I didn't see it in theaters.
What was the cast?
Um but it wasn't even like a big cast. Like it was like a B-list comedy movie. Like it was a few years ago too, honestly. I can't even remember the name of it. But it wasn't like I don't think it was even like a really big commercial release.
I mean, if you can't remember the name of it, how good could it be?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was like funny. I was like watch it again, but it wasn't like an actually like good movie that I would be like oh like someone else has got to see this.
Now, what was the worst movie you saw?
Worst movie I've seen, dude. I thought it was the first. It was Mad Max Fury Road, like like that fourth Mad Max that they made. It was the first one without Mel Gibson.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
Everyone
about.
else loved
I think that
that.
was Tom Hardy.
Yeah, it was.
I never saw it. What about you, Zach?
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that one. I felt like it would have been better if I would have just bought it on DVD or rented it on DVD because certain films, instead of putting them on theaters, you don't, or if you don't want to see them on theaters, just wait till they come on DVD and then rent them from your local library.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I thought that was like a really bad movie. The
Mm.
most disappointed I've ever been in a movie though. This is a really hot take. I didn't think that The Big Lebowski was funny at all.
Oh, I never saw The Big
I never
Lebowski.
saw it either.
Yeah, my uncle Mike said it was supposed to be funny or something.
You know what was a masterpiece? The Wolf on Wall Street.
Oh yeah, that was undeniably a great movie. That might actually be the last good movie.
Yeah. Well,
The cast was stacked.
No, I'm thinking through. There have been others.
But the cast was stacked in
The
that
joke.
movie, which made it so good.
Yeah, and the
Yeah, I
problem.
mean, they're like the whole. I honestly think that the whole movie was really good. The last good movie that came out was probably the newest Batman with what's his face?
Robert
Yeah,
Pattinson.
Twilight
You liked
guy.
it?
I thought it was awesome, dude.
Wait, the one with Christian Bale?
No,
Robert
because the
Pattinson.
Christian Bale one was really good. The whole Christian Bale series was really good. I wasn't a big fan of the third one and that one, but it was solid. The one with the Twilight dude.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson. I thought it was horrible.
Dude, it was great. It wasn't like an over the top action
That's
movie.
why I didn't like it, because I think of Batman as an action-packed movie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like back if you go back to like canon of the comic books and all, he's more of a detective than anything else.
Yeah. Well, also too. Well, I thought the one Batman movie, and I kind of didn't like it. Was that one they did in the late '90s with George Clooney and Arnold
Oh God,
Schwarzenegger?
Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that one was awful.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, Batman. You put Arnold as Mr. Freeze. You put Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
What was
the
it?
problem
It's time for you to chill out.
Yeah, I know.
It
And
was hilarious.
well, that's why I think the reason why they did it like that was because I think they based it a little bit more on the comic books than they were about making it like its own independent Batman.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, what was the last good movie you saw, Zach?
Last good movie I saw. Oh man. I thought the last great one I liked was that Avengers Endgame one.
That was the last good one you saw. What about the worst one?
The worst one I saw was oh man, this one I think it was Oh, I know. There was this one movie I kind of wanted to see because it was based off a book, but it was lame. Was Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
No, the worst movie I've probably seen was when we saw this together, Zach. This movie, The Dead Don't Die.
Oh yeah, that was
Dude,
so
with the
bad.
cast like Adam Driver that plays Kylo Ren and Bill Murray, you know, the guy that was in Ghostbusters, Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know.
thought that movie would be good. Zach looks over to me and I'm knocked out within like an hour into the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
That shit put me to sleep.
I know. The problem is like, and here's the thing. It's like you have a list of A list actors who are, or let's say B level actors who are kind of well known, or
Well,
they're
Bill
funny.
Murray, I would say, is a Class A actor, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I mean, he's
But,
I mean, at least on the comedy side.
You know,
yeah, and
Ghostbusters, Groundhog's Day, Stripes.
yeah. The other problem too is like even with films that they're doing that are like based on comics or true stories, because sometimes movies that are based from fantasy books, like for example, Lord of the Rings was really good, even though that was a long film, but there's just a lot of action in it, and it felt like it wasn't
I thought
long
Lord
at
of the
all.
Rings was long. How about Avatar?
I eh,
That was long.
yeah, I know, yeah. I saw which Avatar, the first or the second one.
They both were long.
No, but Lord of the Rings, I think, was like a 3 hour film.
So was Avatar, and so was Endgame.
But no, but they were
Wait,
great.
what? Wait, so now all new movies are going to be close to 3 hours?
I don't know.
No, there's no way.
You know, The Irishman, I think, was 4 hours.
Yeah, that movie sucked. So who cares?
Yeah. Well, also too,
I
you
don't think
have
I don't
to
think I
look
even I
at,
don't think I even tried to watch that, dude. I saw one or two clips of the old dudes hobbling around trying to act like they were like prime age gangsters, and it was the worst thing I've ever seen.
yeah.
Not
Oh,
like Casino.
I was gonna mention to you guys. Did you guys
Definitely
see that
not.
there's another Scream film?
Okay, here's the thing about Scream. I get it. The first one was good, right? Henry, you seen Scream?
Yeah, dude. I think honestly, I think the Scream franchise is a top few movie franchise.
Yeah, but what about the one that took place in New York?
with with Jenna Ortega in it.
Yeah, the second one
I,
with Jenna Ortega.
I thought it was solid. I saw that movie like St. Patrick's Day, so I was on like a bar crawl and showed up late to the movie, but
Nice.
the second half of it that I saw was solid. I mean, it's like cheesy, like kind of like dumb, goofy slasher movie, but
Yeah, was
that's what it
Navia
was from the
Campbell in
beginning.
that one?
What's up?
Was Navia Campbell in that one, or was that the one she was out?
I want to say that was the one she was out.
That's where Courtney Cox is still in it, though, right?
Yeah, I think Courtney Cox was in it though.
What about guys? If you haven't seen Scream by now, it's been 3 years, so it's been a while. I gave you guys some time.
Yeah.
So what about when basically the plot twist at the end? Did you call it out?
Well, so I missed like a bit because I didn't see the Scream before that. So I honestly didn't know who any of the characters were, and I walked in halfway through the movie. So I was just kind of like watching for the fun of it. I like wasn't even gonna make any guess.
What about you
Yeah.
ever bring alcohol into the movie theater?
No comment. They actually sell drinks at the AMC near me.
All right. So this is a little story. So basically, since we're talking about movies, you know, in Hollywood, me and Zach was there, and one of our friends came in and he stuck a bottle of JMO in his pants.
Let's go.
And then we got the tops and we're in the machines, and he puts ginger ale in it, and then I just see him pull out the little flask of JMO and dump it in the drink. I look over him. 20 minutes later, he's knocked out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's tough, dude. I feel like unless the movie's like really exciting, like it's tough to drink during a movie. Like it's gonna knock you out.
Yeah.
I had a few drinks. I had like a big dinner and a few drinks before I saw Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
And
that was a big mistake.
I was snoozing through that, dude. We went to like the 10 o'clock showing. Like the movie didn't start until like almost 11.
Well, Oppenheimer was a good movie.
I saw the first 15 minutes, and it's too long, dude. I'm not even going to try to go back and watch it.
I mean, the thing is with Oppenheimer, Zach, did you see it?
I actually have the DVD with me. I'm actually planning to watch. I'm planning to do is I'm gonna watch Oppenheimer, but instead of watching the 3 hours, I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna chop it up into 1 hour,
You
another
bought the
hour.
DVD?
No, I rented it
Oh, okay.
from the library. Yeah, everyone said it's like it's a long film, but it's supposed to be very, very good.
It was. And then another movie, I think that Henry liked this one, Barbie.
Oh yeah, I did miss that one. I didn't get a chance to see it,
So
unfortunately.
my buddy calls me up, right? He's like, "Yo, did you see Barbie?" I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Dude, it's just a movie theater filled with chicks." I was like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah." So I was like, "All right, let's go." And
Yeah.
then next thing you know, I walk in there and not one chick was in there.
He must have been at a different
No,
location.
it was me, my mother, my stepfather, and a whole bunch of families. You know, it was just, I know what you're thinking. You know, I brought my mother because I had a feeling my boy was BSing me to start with.
Yeah.
You know, my mom wanted to see it, so I took the family out.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
then when they
actually
started
heard.
playing, and then they told me at the end of the movie when the Barbie song comes on, girl starts working. My
Did it
boy,
happen?
but no, but my boy FaceTimed me at the end of the movie, and girls were twerking on him.
Bro, that I would be like so shocked if I saw that happen in a movie theater.
I didn't believe it, but he FaceTimed me.
All right, I mean, it might have happened.
And then he
Yeah.
calls me up. He's like, when I go to see it, he's like, I forgot to get the $50 Barbie doll. Can you get it? I was like, all right. I go up there. I'm like, this may sound a little weird. I know I'm a guy, but do you have the Barbie doll? No, sold out. I was like, all right. In my head, I was like, good. I don't got to carry around a Barbie doll the whole movie.
Dude, that must be why they weren't working on you, man.
Who the hell knows?
I don't know. You know what? I heard a lot of mixed things. Like everyone said the Barbie movie was good, but I talked to some other people who said, yeah, it's mostly anti-man, women's empowerment. That's fine, but it really was more. I've heard like from
Zach,
some individuals.
let's be honest here. You too, Henry.
Yeah.
If Margot Robbie's in it, right? She's dressed up like Barbie. Would you just go see the movie for her?
Not
I
really.
mean, nah, that's a pretty big commitment for something like that.
I'm talking about at the house, not in the theaters.
Oh, I mean maybe, but even then, like if I wanted to see Margot Robbie dressed up in something, I could just watch Wolf of Wall Street, which is an actually good movie.
Yeah.
I watched
That's
Suicide Squad, which was like crappy, but it was at least like kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never saw Barbie, so I can't opine on it. But
But a lot of people I know saw the movie just for Margot Robbie.
Oh, because some people they wanted to see it because most of the films they did of Barbie in the past were all animated, and this was kind of like their first live action version of, and that was not
I
easy.
mean, she nailed the role though. She played Barbie perfect.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah, she went from a psycho killer clown to a goody two shoes Barbie doll.
That that's my type of girl, man.
What starts up first they're crazy, then they're nice.
Yeah,
Uh,
story
yeah.
of
I mean,
my life.
I actually heard though in general that the movie was pretty good.
Sounds like a Sour Patch Kid commercial. First they're sour, then they're sweet.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean, I heard it was a good movie in general. I heard it wasn't nearly as like people were like, oh, it's like some like big like feminist thing or anything like that. I think it was honestly like just kind of a fun, unbiased movie from what I heard. Um, maybe I'll check it out.
yeah.
Maybe.
All right, guys, we
Hey,
hit about the 30 mark right now. As
Uh,
always, our podcast lasts around 30 minutes, not too long, not too short, but we'll continue filming on another episode, guys. We'll make a part 2 of this. Make sure you guys check out Hank/Henry in the upcoming episode coming up at the end of the month.
Yep. And everyone knows I'm Zachary Kaiser, aka /
Zach,
Morpheus.
we got to call you the king of the blue and the red pill.
All right.
I know Henry can't see it, but Henry, he looks like Morpheus from The Matrix.
That's hilarious.
So we're going to end it here. Anthony signing out.
And I'm Zachary Kaiser. Later, folks.
Sign out, Henry. What do you say?
Peace out, guys.
All right, later.
Later.
Yeah.